Negative thoughts are a real problem in social anxiety. Confronted with a social situation, your mind sends you so many negative thoughts that you just want to avoid it altogether. In this third video in my series on social anxiety, I'm going to show you how to deal with these negative thoughts. If you have missed the first two videos, there is a link at the end of this video. In the second video, we looked at how experiences from early life form the maladaptive beliefs about yourself and the world around you. It is these underlying beliefs that cause the negative thoughts. Even if the negative experience is in the distant past, the beliefs and negative thoughts can still be very dominant in the present. If someone else was saying these negative things to you, people would think that they are a bully. So if your mind is generating these thoughts, then you're effectively being bullied by your own mind. And that can lead to you missing out on some of the good things in life. That's not a nice situation, but the good news is that CBT gives you the tools to deal with a bullying mind. The first step in dealing with these negative thoughts is to recognize what they are. CBT teaches you to recognize thinking errors. Here are some of the most common thinking errors in social anxiety. Emotional reasoning. For example, I feel that they don't like me, so it must be true. Remember, thoughts are not facts, they are just thoughts. Labeling. You assign labels to yourself like, I am no good at conversation. Overgeneralization. For example, people don't like introverts. Everyone loves an extrovert. Remember, people's opinions and beliefs are diverse. Don't let your experiences with a few people cloud your opinion of all. Mind reading. You can't possibly know what people are thinking, but your own experiences may have led to a lot of negative assumptions. Catastrophizing. You blow things out of proportion. Ask yourself, is the disaster that you fear really that likely? Disqualifying positives. Sometimes good things happen to you, but because they don't fit with your beliefs, you may dismiss them. To get used to spotting these thinking errors, try this exercise. Write down some of the common thoughts you get in social situations and work out what thinking errors they belong to. Having learned to spot negative thoughts and categorize them, the next thing to do is to challenge them. CBT has a great tool for doing this. It's called the Thought Record, and you will find a link to it in the description section below. Click on this link and print out the form. In the first column, write a social situation that triggered your social anxiety. The details at the bottom will help you with this. In the second column, record the emotions that you felt. Where did you feel that emotion? Rate its intensity from 1 to 100. In column 3, record any unhelpful thoughts and images. What was the worst thing that you feared would happen? Next, in the self-focus column, where did you focus your attention? You usually find that focus is very internal. You focus on how you feel or how you fear you might look to others. Next, what safety behaviors did you use? Safety behaviors are things you do to prevent what you fear. Things like avoiding eye contact, trying not to be seen, trying to hide blushing. In the next column, challenge your thought. Is it fact or opinion? What would someone who does not have social anxiety say? If you had a friend who was socially anxious, what would you say to them? What's the bigger picture? Is your reaction proportionate? What's really happening? In the outcome column, write what you did. What could you have done differently based on what you've been learning in this series? Try moving your focus from internal to external. Make eye contact. Listen to what others are saying. What will be the short-term and long-term consequences of what you did? For example, if you avoided eye contact, it may have made you feel a bit safer in the short term. But in the long term, it has just reinforced your belief that you can't socialize, and you will have missed out on the conversation. Whereas making eye contact would make you feel anxious in the short term, but with practice will boost your confidence in the long term. After challenging the thought, re-rate your emotion. When you first do this exercise, your emotions will not change, and you may find it hard to challenge the thoughts. But keep practicing. What you learn and apply in the next two videos will make it a lot easier to challenge your thoughts and change your beliefs. Because in the next video, you're going to learn how to disprove your negative beliefs by changing your behaviors. And it's the most powerful part of CBT.